Hello, artists and eyebrows. Today I'm going to talk about these things that I regret buying. First is this one. This is a pencil extender that I got from Shopee and I didn't use it like even once because I did not end up using my colored pencils. So yeah, I wasn't fan of this. I also regretted it because it came with two sizes, but I don't think it fits most of the pencils that I have here in my house. These are my pretty pens. One, two, three. And it's not that I regret buying them like at the time because it was impulse buying and seeing it here, it's so glittery and sparkly. I kind of like it, but because of the water, it's not full now because of the humidity here in the Philippines. So the water must have evaporated. But it's been 2 to 4 years that I have purchased these pens. So obviously the water won't stay in its level. And this one is a puzzle pen that I really liked. Those are two balls, and you need to put it to the other side of the pen. And then this one is glittery. It kind of looks like lipstick, but yeah, I kind of regret buying this at all. Just some useless pens. These are some of my calligraphy pens that I have really regretted on buying. This one is a broad pen, which, as far as you guys have seen on my videos, that I do not use these calligraphy pens because it's broad and I don't like italic lettering that much. And I only use these to fill up spaces for my plates. And this one is just a random pen that I saw from NBS. And yeah, it's like an eyeliner. It is so flowy and soft, but the worst in this pen is that it's dirty to use. It's messy. And this one is a Faber-Castell pit pen, and I don't really like this one at all because it frayed. Like once I used it, it was so expensive that I really hated it. Need I say more? It's rusty and not good quality, so I regret it. Invisible tape has been not a great tool for journaling. I mean, yeah, I guess it's invisible when you put it on the paper, but I could have used scotch tape. It's not that versatile, so I don't like it. Next is my ice bear pen. It has light on top of it, but the battery just stopped working. And it's not that I regret buying this one, but I regret not giving it to my friend because I was supposed to give it to her, but it was like 2 years until I've noticed I didn't give this one. And I really hate that it costs like 80 pesos, even though it's not that good of a pen. So yeah, I regret buying it. This one is a Pilot Petite pen, but the one. So yeah, I don't really like its nib because what I was looking for before is Pilot Petite 3, which is the brush pen. And I only grabbed this because I thought that was number 3. And then I realized at home that it's not. So yeah, I regret buying this one because not my style for fountain pens. I don't like fountain pens at all. This one is a glue pen that doesn't stick to anything at all. I mean, you only use it for small things, but when I'm journaling, I don't paste little things on my journal notebooks. So, yeah, and also it dries off so fast that you couldn't even stick it if you're covering up some parts of the one that you wanted to stick. And now it dried off. I mean, it's pretty cute as you can see on the sides of the pen, but after 3 months, it's just gone. This one is also a broad pen. It's like a fountain pen, so I thought it would be nice to just sort of get inks through that cartridge and stuff. But I realized when I was using it that I don't have many inks. And also, inks just bleed onto my papers, and yeah, it's not ideal for my journaling too. And when you look at that, it has stuck ink on the cartridge, and I don't like to clean that. I mean, how could you possibly clean those? That's another question that I have for this pen, which I cannot answer because of lack of information from the Shopee seller that I've got this from. This one is a yellow star, and as you can see, it looks like a normal stamp from its looks, but when you see it, it's not because you can only see the outline of the stars. So I thought it would stamp like a whole star, but it only does the outline of the star. And the yellow is not that great. I mean, it looks like the highlighter yellow, which I do not like that much. And I can compare it to my other star stamp, which is better in terms of the coverage because I liked it to be a whole star, as you can see here. It also has a small nib on, so it's dual purpose. And this one is a platinum brush pen. Um, I don't like it. I mean, I kind of overgrown this pen because I've used it back in I think 2016, and I bought it again because I thought I would enjoy it now. But after having more taste in brush pens, I did not taste them, but like more quality brush pens have come into my hand. This is an eraser pen that I have bought from Shopee, and I do not have the refills on it. Like, it's not available to purchase in that store. So I regret buying it because I had to makeshift an eraser out of little erasers. Like, I stick them up, and glued them so that I could use it. But yeah, also this one is not exactly on the need. Like, it's not exact on its size. So even if I put the tape on there, it's still not holding up well. So whenever I use this, it just bam, just that. So I regret buying it, and I'm not going to buy the refills on it because yeah. And this pen also is one of my regrets in this store too because I have loved this mechanical pencil, that red one. It has no use because I really like the red mechanical pencil more than that. And this one is Bauke metallic pens. And yeah, I regret buying them because it's not metallic at all, even though I bought them with a discount. I don't think it's worth its price. It isn't opaque as much as I want it to be, and also the metallic just doesn't stick to the colors. I mean, as you can see on the red, the yellow, and I think the green one. I also regret buying this jelly roll pen. I think this is a blue sparkly one. It's not that I haven't used this pen, but I just don't like its shininess. Shine is not versatile, as you can see here. I mean, it's kind of flat and it's just metallic. It has no other uses but that. So yeah, I don't like this pen very much. Even though I have it for like 3 years, I haven't used all of it up. Another thing that I regret buying is this brush holder. It's like I can punch with it, but yeah, it doesn't. It's not that I don't use it, but I can't use it on my space because I do not have that large space that I could use so that I could dry off these brushes. So yeah, it is a regret that I have bought this. Maybe in a bigger studio, I would much appreciate this one. This one is a sparkly, I think, silicone brushes. And it's not that I actually regret buying it, but it's more of, I don't know where to use it. I mean, I do not like molding clay that much, so I do not have any purpose on this one. So yeah, I kind of regret buying it just for the sparkles. This one is a masking fluid that I got also in Shopee, and I regret buying it because I'm not that good yet in watercolor, and I thought I could use this to mask up some watercolor papers, and use it properly, but it dried off so quickly, so I haven't used it to its potential, and it also destroys the watercolor paper when I kind of use it back when it was fresh. This one is an ink that I got from Shopee, and it's not that dark enough to be a great sumi ink. And as you can see, it dried off. So I don't like to use this again or buy it again ever because I don't use inks very much, and tacting art paper. I mean, yeah, I hate this art paper. I don't know why I bought this at all. I thought that maybe I could reminisce about the times that I have used this when I was a kid. But as it turns out, yeah, this paper really sucks. I don't know why when I was elementary that teachers want us to have art paper and use it for arts and crafts. And yeah, this paper sucks. Might as well use construction papers for colored papers. And this one, tracing paper, is not that I regret buying it because I've used it once. I've only used it once, but I bought two 10 sheets of it. So I regret buying the other one. This one is a memo pad. It has 400 sheets of white plain notes, and I do not use it because it doesn't stick at all. As you can see here, when there's like air, it doesn't stick. See? I regret buying it, even though it looks fun for animations. And I also regretted this, like the pencil stamp and the pencil blender. Like, oh my god, I do not use pencils very often, so I don't have to blend it. And why did I buy these blending stamps? I've used it when I was first year, but I bought like a stack of them, so I regret buying them at all because I could easily blend them using the pencil itself. And also this one, I should have used it for makeup, not for pencils. I also regret buying the Brutfuner colored pencils that I have reviewed in my channel. It was like one of my first vlogs in my YouTube video. So if you'd like to check it out, you can check it out. And I do not like colored pencils, so I regret buying them at all. And it has too many similar colors. If you can see on my first video, and it's not that versatile in terms of blending, I think, and just burnishing and every technique that I could think of. So yeah, I thought it was pretty great, but no, I don't think it deserved the hype. I regret buying this one, not only green, but like every other color of the Reeves poster paint that I have bought when I was in second year. I thought I could use it, but turns out in third year we only do digital, and so I never used this at all. So if maybe you're interested, you can buy this off from me. And lastly, Faber-Castell Classic Colored Pencils. This one doesn't have any molds, unlike the Brut Funer, but it has some marks on the wood, like some white spots. And I also didn't use it that much because, as you can see, I'm not very fan of the colored pencils. So I kind of regret buying them because I could have used a smaller set when I was doing plates with colored pencils because we had to. And as you can see here, it's like there's wax on the colored pencil and I just couldn't use it that much. I prefer the watercolor pencils. I should have bought that instead of this. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.